James chapter number 5, verse 16. I want to bring you the word for the season. 6 months. The word of the Lord for 6 months. The many 6 months, which will also be a word for this month. We'll read from TLB. James 5. This word was given to me since last month. First half of last month, the Lord already spoke to me about the remaining 6 months. Do you have that on the screen, the TLB version? Good. Admit your faults to one another. We are going to the B part. And pray for each other so that you may be healed. The earnest prayer of a righteous man has great power. Say great power. And wonderful results. Say wonderful results. Expressly, this is the word of the Lord for us for the remaining part of the year. It's a season, and this month also is the month. It's a season of wonderful results. In accordance to what God has said to us, expect wonderful results. The remaining 6 months, in any area of your life that you are expecting results, expect wonderful results. Can you imagine those of you that are writing exam, which means the results is for everything, actually, it's for everything. Expect wonderful results. If you have been putting in efforts into your finances and it has not been yielding results, expect wonderful results. Do you know what wonderful is? It means something that will bring about wonder. People will be wondering, how did you do it? Even you yourself, you'll be wondering. And such things can only happen by the finger of God, by the power of the Spirit of God. No matter anywhere, whatever area you have been putting in effort, now it's time for wonderful results. Your life, your job, a project, an idea, your health, whatever. Wonderful results. It's a season of wonderful results. And we appreciate God for that. There's something that the Spirit of God asked me to tell you, so I want to tell you now. Make sure, because some of you, you'll be given instructions, spiritual instructions, guidance. When you receive such spiritual instructions, either in your sleep, in your dream, as intuition, inspiration, make sure you follow them. That's how you cooperate with God for the wonderful results. Do you hear what I said? The Lord asked me to tell you. That's what I'm telling you. He has been giving me instructions to myself that I have to carry out. So whatever instruction is given you, make sure you carry them out. That's how you cooperate with God for the wonderful results. Hello. If you do this, it will not elude you. It will not. And when others are sharing their testimony at the end of the year, you also will be bold because you would have had testimonies. Glory to God. These are instructions for your finances for this second half. Take them seriously. Don't rob God. The Bible tells us how you can rob God. Malachi chapter number 3 from the 9th verse. Now we are in rush hour, so we have to rush through this. Malachi 3:9. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Next verse. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that they may be meat in my house. And prove me now here, which saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not obey you, open you the windows. Can we read from the 8th verse? The 8th verse. Will a man rob God? Ye have robbed me, but ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. So number 1, don't rob God. How do you rob God? In tithes and offerings. And I believe that I've explained that to you already. I've started explaining that. In tithes and offerings. Okay? Don't rob God in your tithes and your offerings. Number 2, don't rob your church. Don't rob your church. What does that mean? Don't take from Peter to pay Paul. Do you understand that? Okay. If this is your church and you get blessed from here, robbing your church will be that you take your tithes and you take it somewhere else. You pay somewhere else. That's not right. You're robbing your church. And in fact, you should be guilty for doing it. Because you're getting blessed. The man of God will prophesy blessings into your life. In this church, we prophesy blessings. And the blessings are working in your life. And you take your tithe somewhere else. You should fear God. And what happens is that in a short while, the blessings will not be working for you as it ought to anymore if you continue like that. Did you get that? Okay. If you want to give to another man of God, you can give them gifts. Give them seed, not your tithes. Did you get that? If you have done that, it's an error. You have committed an error. You have robbed your church. Okay. Number 3, don't rob yourself. Don't rob yourself. Don't rob yourself. You wonder why. It's one of the things that I learned. I'm going back to number 2 now. God taught me that it's not everywhere you give. I had to learn it too. I learned it. It may be a very good place, but it may not be where you are asked to give you. So you may give somewhere and you receive nothing in return. I'm in a church. You say, well, why is that? I believe I've taught that in another message. It will just be as though you wasted your money. But that's not today's talk. Okay? If you don't really understand that, just leave it. Maybe I may talk about it again another day. I did not just learn it from the word. I learned it by experience. You know, sometimes we can be overzealous and we want to think in our own way. And we want to do something that looks good. But we may get nothing out of it. There's a lot of principles. There are a lot of principles in the spiritual realm. You have to learn it, so that your life will not be full of things like, how come it's not working now? But it worked one day. It worked the other day. It did not work now. Yes, that means you are not applying it well. If you do, it will always work. Don't rob yourself. Number 3, don't rob yourself. How do you rob yourself? For instance, the spiritual instruction. Pray, fast, listen to message. If you are not doing any of those, you are robbing yourself. Spiritual instruction, you are giving prosperity seed. If you don't do it, you are robbing yourself. You don't have to do it, but I'm just letting you know that if you don't do it, you're actually robbing yourself. Because God gives instructions based on what He has in reserve for His children. He will always give you an instruction. And this is an instruction to us. Okay, so when you don't do what you're supposed to do that way, carry out the instructions, you rob yourself of the blessings and other things, other benefits from the kingdom. Okay, don't rob yourself. Number what now? Number 4, don't rob others. Don't rob others. No matter how tempted you are to have money, please don't rob others. You don't have to carry a gun to rob them, but don't do things to steal from them. Don't sell fake things to them because you want to make money. Don't just try to find your way to have money. God is not in support of that, and He's asking me to tell you, don't do it in the second half. Don't rob others. Whatever money you are making, let it come to you clean. Be guiltless. Be guiltless. Remember that the money of people carry their presence, and you don't want their spirits crying out against you, their labor. Number 5, do your work or business diligently. Putting your best into your work, putting your best into your business. Whatever you're doing, do it diligently. No matter how small it may look, put in your best. Don't be lazy. Don't be draggy. Put in your best. Give your all into it. God rewards diligence. Number 6, seek spiritual guidance for your work. or business. Seek spiritual guidance for your work or business always. And how do you seek spiritual guidance? Not necessarily by going to prophet, from prophet to prophet. No. Like I told you the other day, even if it's once in a week or once in 2 weeks, set out time to fast and pray just for this your business or this your service that you are rendering. You fast and pray and listen to God. You are praying for it. While you are praying for the progress of it, you are also listening to God. And if you are calm in your spirit, you will get ideas. You will get instructions. God will tell you what to do. Something else is coming up, God will let you know. Something else is not coming up, God will let you know. You are about to be faced with some challenges, maybe with money in this business, God will let you know. You see, you set out time to seek spiritual guidance from the Spirit of God. Now, if you try as much as you can to get from the Spirit of God and you don't seem to be getting anything clear or you don't understand, then you have a pastor. Approach your pastor or anyone that is, you know, that is more spiritual, and speak to them. If that business is important to you, you better be smart to seek spiritual guidance. There are people, good people, that have lost everything in one day. Very good people. And they may even be givers. Meanwhile, all they need is just a little guidance from the Spirit of God. Finally, be faithful to God. Be faithful to God. Now that God has started blessing you, will you still remain faithful? But now, all you'll be thinking of is all your needs, what you want to get, this one, that one. You were not fixing eyelashes before, but now money has come. You look for the longest ones. Okay? All you are thinking of is you. No longer faithful. But when you had little, very faithful and very consistent. Your 500 naira was consistent. It was always going in. But now God has blessed you. Your real attitude, your real self has now been amplified by your money. Be faithful to God. You could lose what you have gotten if you are not faithful to God. And God will be glad to withdraw it from you. For some people, for a short period of time. For some others, for a long period of time. Until they have learned. Why? Out of love. God is not going to give you anything that will take you away from Him. He doesn't do so. Your soul is more important to Him than you eating good food.